First tonight at 6 o'clock, a new Arizona law that blocks minors from accessing pornography online takes effect this Friday. Under this legislation, users will have to prove they're 18 or older to view websites with hardcore obscene material. And beginning this week, Pornhub, one of the world's largest websites for adult content, says it's blocking access in the Grand Canyon state altogether. Arizona is now among 24 states with similar legislation. Fox 10's Justin Lum has more tonight.
I have 4 kids. The way they grow up is very important to me. Luckily, both sides of the aisle agree that pornography is harmful to minors.
Republican State Representative Nick Kupper of Surprise is the author of House Bill 2112, Arizona's new porn age verification law. Democratic Governor Katie Hobbs signed the legislation, which takes effect on Friday.
So anyone who wants to access a website like that will have to provide some sort of age verification, whether it's an ID or a face scan or a credit card or something like that.
Those seeking to view sexually explicit adult content online will have to prove they're 18 or older.
Each porn company, each adult content company can either choose to do a first-party solution or they can do a third-party solution to do an age verification. It's really no different than what you do online already if you want to gamble or buy liquor.
Representative Kupper says he modeled the legislation after a similar law in Texas, upheld by the U.S. Supreme Court. Companies that don't comply can face fines.
So if a company violates it to the point where they have no age verification in place and the child ends up accessing their site because no age verification was there, the parent or guardian can sue on behalf of the child for $250,000 plus attorney's fees. If, for instance, a company decides to store your data, which is in violation of the law, you can sue on your own behalf for $10,000 a day that they stored your data, and attorney's fees as well. Nothing is supposed to be stored, and additionally, that's a catch-all, right? So they can't sell it, they can't give it to the government, they can't do anything. Once you've accessed the site, they have to delete your data.
Privacy protection is obviously very important, and be up to the websites to be in control of that. But I think that with the access that young children have, I think that's a major problem in the country.
I don't think you can control all of the good and the bad that come with it, but overall, I think it is more good than bad.
I think it's actually pretty smart. Just to keep people who are underage away from websites that they shouldn't be on.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's good that they're doing that.
It's too personal. That's too personal. There are a lot of married people that are going to get divorced because of this. Good thing I'm not married, and I don't need that stuff.
Pornhub, the leading provider of adult content online, tells Fox 10 it is blocking access to the site in Arizona this week. In a statement, it says, "To be clear, we have publicly supported age verification of users for years, but we believe that any law to this effect must preserve user safety and privacy and must effectively protect children from accessing content intended for adults." Unfortunately, the way many jurisdictions worldwide have chosen to implement age verification is ineffective, haphazard, and dangerous. Any regulations that require hundreds of thousands of adult sites to collect significant amounts of highly sensitive personal information is putting user safety in jeopardy. Moreover, as experience has demonstrated, unless properly enforced, users will simply access non-compliant sites or find other methods of evading these laws. The best solution to make the internet safer, preserve user privacy, and prevent children from accessing adult content is performing age verification at the source on the device. Justin Lum, Fox 10 News.